Hey everyone, just wanted to showcase my little mod for the Elegoo Saturn IV Ultra. I'm pretty sure this will work on any Elegoo printer that's got the fan duct. But here we have a 3D printed cowling that adapts to a pretty standard computer fan. I believe it's 80 millimeters for this guy. And then it adapts out to a 4-inch output. And I'm planning to use just dryer venting to get the fumes outside. These are just little bolts you can get from your hardware store. The fan is actually a 24 volts. I clocked it in at about 3 watts of power consumption. I then took off the back panel and I just jumpered it onto this cable here. I believe this board is for powering the UV LEDs. So hopefully, 24 volts coming from the power supply doesn't mess up stuff too much. There you got your stepper motor for your, I like to call it the Z axis, and then there should be in the front another stepper motor for the tilting tray mechanism. I believe these are the two stepper drivers, if I was guessing. Little annoying beeper thing. Now they do have a fan chassis on the thing here, but I just wish they brought this to a jumper and had like 24 volts on it, so you could put this on, or hopefully Elegoo can just have this as a riser through like an XT60 connector like that, so you can just like solder up and connect your fan, or just offer this module for sale with the printer. I just think this is mandatory given how stinky resins are. Like, I almost wanted to throw out my first resin printer just because it smelled so bad, and I actually ended up by breaking it due to making novice mistakes. Anyhow, that's my little build. I'm going to throw these design files up on probably the Bamboo Labs site there with a little write-up and printing stuff. The difference in color here is this is a, what is this called? PETG, so it's a bit shinier. And then I was using two printers, so I just went with your standard PLA matte for the other side. But you can print it in whatever the heck you want. Like, it's not doing anything too crazy. It's a slight bit difficult on these bolts, I'll admit. I don't feel like changing the file. I'm only making this once. I just hope that this little bit of 3D printing, you can probably resin print it too, comes in handy for you. Cheers. Scott's out.